the one thing that I learned because of that neglect was that I became very observant. And because I was observant, I would see what would happen to my brothers by taking drugs or doing alcohol or going out with friends all the time or doing that and that and that. And I would see the things that was happening in my family, and I didn't want that for me. Like I wanted affection. I wanted love. I don't want yelling. I don't want beating. I don't want throwing people through walls. I'm a hugger. I really like to hug. I like to be affectionate, and that's what I wanted my family to be like. Like when I had a daughter, I wanted to hug her and tell her she's pretty and tell her she's a princess and hold her and kiss her and tell her I love her every day. Like, and that's just how I am. That's how I've wanted to be. And but with my sisters and brothers, like it's very difficult. And I try to like, whenever I do talk to them, I do say love you, and they say love you back. But like, it's just it's almost like it seems so meaningless and not heartfelt, like when they say it. But I do love them. Like they are my brothers, they are my sister, they are my mom, they are my dad. Even though they drive me crazy sometimes, especially with their views. But I mean, it's what I got. I feel like you should say it often to family and partners all the time as well, because it's important to say it, but you also have to show it. And if you're not showing it and saying it, then it's as if the words are empty. And if you let the words become empty like that, because you're not showing and putting forth the action to be able to show love, then the expression itself becomes meaningless. And I feel like a lot of parents nowadays even just neglect their children. They just want them out of their hair, so they just give them a phone or give them a screen or give them video games and then just leave it to that. They don't actually teach them. That's why you have so many troll little kids, like you know, like nobody's actually teaching them. Nobody's actually trying to love them and help them actually learn things or build their self-esteem. Instead, they're learning whatever they learn from games, and that's why everybody thinks that anybody who plays games nowadays is evil, but it's not. Like, we all understand that games have helped us to meet people, to share experiences, to make friends, to be able to have good moments with those friends that we've been playing with. Like, heck, I still remember times back when I was playing World of Warcraft with my best friend, sitting side by side. We would play in the arenas together, or in battlegrounds, or run a raid, and we just had that constant communication. And like, communication, I feel like games really help, like especially competitive games. Like, games themselves can be beautiful things. And then if you're playing a multiplayer game, Twitch has been a blessing to a lot of people. Honestly, if I didn't get into streaming when I did, like, I lost my job. I got laid off last year in July. I started streaming 3 months later, after trying to get on disability, after trying to work on my health, after trying to work different jobs to see if I was able to, and eventually I ended up not being able to do any of those jobs. And so I started streaming, and honestly it helped me so much to meet so many amazing people. The viewers themselves aren't the only ones that benefit from a stream. The streamers benefit so much from a stream too. Like, not just financially, but mentally. It helps them so much mentally.